Infinity Nikki is one of those games that completely caught me off guard. When you read the description of what this game is about and you see its trailers, you think you have an idea, but as soon as you boot it up, you are greeted with some of the best open world graphics that Unreal Engine 5 has to offer and some really awesome gameplay mechanics. I found myself leaning closer and closer to the screen, and honestly, this is the most comfy, relaxing, coziest game that you will play. And you guys can click our link down below in the description or pinned in the comments so you can pre-order Infinity Nikki today, and also follow their social media pages to get all the latest updates on any details relating to Infinity Nikki. So I actually wanted to talk about my experiences playing through the game, because I was given an opportunity to play through it. And I do have to say, Infinity Nikki's design is immersive behind its audio and visual cues, while also giving a very interesting gameplay. Of course, looking at it, it definitely takes big inspiration from many big-time hits within gaming that you can definitely feel within the gameplay alone. This title is something that you don't want to miss out on. Exploration is a huge focus, and the devs are making sure that tons of puzzles and lots of materials to obtain and craft are there for you guys. The gameplay revolves around crafting dresses for specific situations to accompany you on your journey through Mirrorland, whether that's exploration or following through the story. There's quite a lot to do in this game. So you play as Nikki, who is thrown into another world alongside her companion, Momo, while searching for dresses for the ball later. We are greeted here with a tutorial that does allow us to cycle through the dresses to achieve certain objectives and get things done. Nikki automatically switches to the dress when needed to perform an action, which is really cool when you perform that specific action. So if you double jump and hold it down to glide, she will change into the blue dress, and the animation of this is pretty good. Same goes with her slam down attack, which was really fun to find treasures with when they were hidden underground or to take out big mobs. I like this a lot, by the way. I wasn't expecting a mechanic like that, but I'll take it. While combat is not a huge focus in this game, being able to do stuff like that is pretty good. The ranged spell attack is an orb of wind that she can shift into, and it can be held down to throw even further, eliminating enemies with ease. I like when games do tutorials like this because it gives you an idea of what you can earn from the game over time as you continue to play. But when you reach the end of the tutorial, the story starts to come into play, and a mysterious character thrusts an orb of light into Nikki's heart, which sends her off into the new world of Mirrorland, where she will gain immeasurable power but lose something in return. That's got to be a tough break. The game is basically like what if Barbie went on a Zelda adventure with the platformer mechanics of Mario, and also Zelda as well, with a unique function of crafting new and different outfits. And the best part about all this is while the tutorial pushes you forward, and sadly, when you get out of the tutorial, you realize you lose all your dresses, very quickly you actually gain them back as you continue to progress further. Not everything, but slowly but surely. The game then introduces to you the crafting mechanic. With this, we can actually craft and create new dresses from all the materials that we could find within the world. So we get our jumpy jump glides back, and we could chuck wind balls at the enemies very soon. I would say probably 5 minutes after losing them. But what really did sell me on this was exploring its open world. Yes, I'm being told to visit a small town nearby, but I like to kind of break the rules when it comes to those sort of things, so I totally walked on past it to see how much further I can go. Stumbled across another town not too far away, which a lot of people will appreciate that this game does. Freedom is honestly the main focus, and its whole vibe is to give a comfy atmosphere while you explore. So those two together, they go hand in hand. There's also a creative customization aspect too for the dresses. While they do function as abilities and you can full on use them in tandem, but you could actually wear certain tops with others, styling our hair in one way from another dress outfit to another, or changing out tops. It's pretty cool to be able to mix and match them, and your companion Momo could actually help you obtain even more dresses. You get introduced to this mechanic which allows you to scan for whim stars within the wild. They are invisible to your naked eye, but Momo tags them for you, and then you can obtain them, which will give you more opportunities to create and obtain new dresses. But the best part are the mini games which are baked within the world. After securing waypoints for fast traveling, I came across a mini game that required me to stay on top of a moving cloud as it goes by materials which I need to secure and platform to and from, while also not falling off or restarting. And it felt really great because it was very responsive. That's another thing I gotta say about this game. Its controls are incredibly good. Moving around, I played on mouse and keyboard, but moving around felt genuinely snappy, which is very important in a game where you're gonna be exploring a lot. You want to make sure that your movement feels fun and accessible, right? If the gameplay felt any heavy or like there was a little bit of a delay or she moved a little too slowly, it could get very tiresome very quickly. This game's got a lot of charm and elements within it already that I think a lot of people will be enjoying. The whole atmosphere is dedicated to creating a chill, relaxing gameplay, which it convincingly nails. This is just the first of many puzzles and mini games that the game also has to offer. The devs are striving to make every exploration or journey that you embark on in this game that it's something worth finding. You can also take photos thanks to the game's photo mode, which allows you to strike a lot of different poses. This particular shot is actually taken at the Market of Mirth, and you have all kinds of filters you can use as well as adjusting the focal length and angles, which for content creators is going to be special, in particular with designing thumbnails and different shots to use for content. This is also going to be amazing to highlight the different mix and match outfits that you can get up and running within this game and customize. And the cutest part about all of this is that it's actually Momo taking the photos. If you look at the top left, this is the option that you'll be able to access in order to start the photo mode. But honestly, I think the best thing about this photo mode that a lot of other games need to start doing is the lighting adjustments. You can actually choose which side that you want to have the light bounce off of in photo mode to really make your photos stand out from other people. I seriously think all games that have a photo mode need to really focus on this. And when we're talking about this game, obviously the biggest point of focus are the outfits. We know that there are outfits for jumping, hovering, and casting attacks, but there's also outfits for the mini games and other activities within the game. Not specifically just abilities, but there's a fishing outfit you can wear while fishing or while not fishing. There's also an animal grooming outfit as well as a bug catching outfit. All tasks that you can participate within the game. And not only that, but also look the part too. The devs really had a lot of fun with these different aspects in the game, and you can really feel that as well. And also, the dungeons have more puzzles for you to interact with as well, while unlocking rare materials to get and craft the items that you want. So since the movement feels really good, it makes exploring that much more of a priority. So I can't wait to see what other dresses and other options exist, because simply that'll make the gameplay loop go even better. In a sense that as you explore more, you also get more materials, and as you do that, you unlock more dresses, and the more dresses means you can gain more access to different areas with your newfound abilities that allow you to scale or do different skills. Overall, it's all about continuing the journey. The story is filled with a lot of mystery as well between the dynamic relationship of Momo and why was Nikki thrusted into this world with these responsibilities. So between its story, open world exploration, gameplay, and crafting, there is quite a lot to do, and a lot of it is really fun, which is the main point. Infinity Nikki is not a game that I had on my list to enjoy as much as I did. And usually, when you're caught off guard or surprised about something that's not been on your radar, the enjoyment and fun factor of it is received kind of differently. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that feeling, but in my spare time, I do often like to play and try out other kinds of titles than what our channel is typically covering. So Infinity Nikki is definitely something that I'm adding to that list, and I can see myself running some streams of it with you guys as we play through this open world live on the stream, and I guarantee the experience will be all different for us. Because in my time playing, I made it a big focus to explore more and see what the game outside of its main objectives really had to offer to really get a sense and dive deeper into what other elements could exist within the game rather than just following the main objective. And in that time, I found quite a lot that I did not anticipate going forward. Infinity Nikki now has a worthy place within the open world genre that borrows elements from worthy staples within the genre and adds its own twist to it. From the controls to the graphics, the world design, puzzle solving, cozy gameplay, as well as the dungeons, there's something in here for everyone within this game. And giving it a shot, I'm sure you guys will enjoy many things that it has to offer. There's no official launch date for Infinity Nikki as of yet, but as soon as it's made public, I will be letting you guys know when that is. Also, I gotta say, from a PC standpoint, I am playing the game on an RTX 3090 series in 4K with the highest settings, quality set to max, and the DLSS within the game is running really solid. It's giving me no issues, and I've had no dips at all, which was surprising for me to see for an early access period. And I think the devs definitely did a great job with optimizing this game, and it's definitely something worth noting, because performance in an open world game is no easy task. I know my rig is more on the higher end side of things, but the numbers were much lower than expected in regards to heat and output for how hard my PC had to work, which for this, it was actually a really great time. And of course, you guys can pre-order Infinity Nikki right now using my link pinned down below in the description or in the comments. And let me know what you guys are most excited to try out as well. Let's get a discussion going. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed and subscribe if you are new. More video games are on the way and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ and thanks for watching.